How's everybody doing tonight? My name's Augie with VIP Playlist. I'm here with my co-host, who is
Adam, guys,
beautiful.
what's up? You say I was beautiful?
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
yeah. And we have an awesome musician with us today. You want to introduce yourself, what band, and what you do for the band?
Hey, what up? I'm Caleb from Laylines and Fire said the Albatross. I sing, scream, rap, and make all the mouth noises.
Nice.
So, is there more members in Leylines, or is it just you at the moment?
I haven't announced any of the members yet because we're still trying to solidify the lineup right now. But yeah, there are other members. I've sort of teased a couple of them, but no one's been fully announced yet.
I got you. I
Okay.
got you. When y'all planning on doing that announcement?
It'll probably so we're looking to shoot a music video in June, and then I've got another music video set up for July, and probably the music video that we're gonna shoot in July will be like sort of the announcement video.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Well, hell yeah, dude. So
Yeah.
you said you're from Michigan, right?
Yep. Born and raised on the
That's what's up,
playgrounds where I spend
man.
most of my days.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. Adam, you ever been there?
To Michigan?
Yeah,
No, I have not,
me neither.
but I wouldn't mind going. What's in Michigan? Like if I was going to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
A lot of water
a lot of
Oh,
water.
surrounded
that's
by the
right.
Great Lakes.
That's right. Yeah, I'll probably end up in Michigan at some point then.
A lot of Midwest
dude.
emo.
A lot of Midwest
Huge,
emo. That's the main attraction for me, man.
Huge.
huge metal scene up
Huge.
here.
Yeah.
Right on,
You
dude.
said
That's sick.
mental scene with all the Midwest
Mental,
emo?
yes. Everyone, yeah, for certain.
No, that's what's up, dude. Metal scene's pretty dope too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan is just full of really great metal bands. A lot of people have come out of here, and yeah, it's really cool.
that's what's up, man. So what are the Great Lakes like, man? I've always wanted to go. Are they pretty?
Yeah, they can be. They can also be cold as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
That's
they
what's
like
up,
freeze
dude.
over?
I think sometimes.
Okay.
Um,
He tries to stay inside when it's cold, all right.
yep,
I'll
yep.
say it gets pretty cold up there, man.
Right.
Yeah, not really hitting the beach much when it gets cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta like wake up at like 4 a.m. and shovel snow and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I lived in an
Fuck that.
apartment up until recently. This is my first year in my new home, and
Well, congrats on the home.
Congrats,
thank
man,
you.
Yeah.
yeah,
Congrats
not
on the
looking
wedding
forward
as
to
well.
that. Hey, thank you very
Oh,
much.
congrats on the
Yeah,
wedding.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man. Y'all went to
Growing up,
where'd y'all go
sir.
for your honeymoon?
went to Hawaii.
Oh,
Ooh,
man,
what
that's so
island?
cool.
Wherever Honolulu's at. Might be the island or
Hmm.
Waikiki.
I'm not
Honolulu.
sure. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think Adam's been to Hawaii.
Honolulu is a city in Hawaii.
Okay, and then Waikiki.
On the
Spent a lot of
island
time
of
in Waikiki.
Oahu.
Okay,
So,
Oahu. Yes.
Okay.
I just know we were on a Waikiki beach and
Very
in the
cool,
city of
man.
Honolulu.
Hawaii is dope. Like the vibe, it's so chill.
Oh, we didn't want
Uh,
to leave.
Yeah.
That's
And that was a
awesome,
hard
man.
one to leave. But then then you look at like the prices and you're like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
We-
homeless.
We prepaid, so like we were spent using vouchers every night. We're like, man, this is the life. And then we ran out of vouchers, and we were like, yeah, we might have to go back now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
dude.
feel that. My
You get a little
cousin-
shack for like $1 million.
yeah, my
Oh,
cousin,
yeah.
he was in the military. He was stationed in Hawaii, and he was telling me they stayed in like it was like this little bitty ass house. I think he said his rent was like $4 or $5 a month or some shit,
Yep.
and it was like a
Yep.
$500,000 to $600,000 house. I was like, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yep, it's
Oh, I
ridiculous.
believe it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy expensive up there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They didn't have like we have like Old Navy and J.C. Penney. No, everything was Gucci and Louis. Like we're walking down the street, like, damn, can we even get any kind of like souvenirs?
damn, dude,
Yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
tough, dude. It's tough.
That's
But it was
crazy,
fun
man.
and it's really chill. It's really beautiful. Like the
Oh.
speed limit, at least on Maui, like the whole island's like 30. I think you can get to 50 or 55 like on a highway, but
Oh yeah,
Damn.
and then
super
when
cool.
we went, they closed down the street, like the main street in Honolulu. So a lot of times people were just walking out in the streets, and
That's
we didn't really
crazy.
see too many cars. It was a great time.
That's awesome,
Sweet.
man. Hell yeah. Well, congrats on all that shit, dude. That's
Hey,
awesome,
Yes.
man.
thank you, thank you. It was a great time. I
Making
want to do it
moves.
Yeah.
again.
Right?
Maybe not getting married twice. So I want to
Yeah, yeah.
keep
Oh
it
yeah,
going.
no.
Yeah. I can vouch, man. The second one is, you're trying to keep the first one if you can, but I'm on my second. So,
Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
yeah,
I'm waiting on the third so I can just, during my speech, I can just be like, welcome back, everyone.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys.
I missed my opportunity last time, so it won't
Yeah.
happen again. Come on, Augie. Give me the chance.
Bro, yeah. Yeah, well, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. She's sitting right beside me, so
Oh yeah, just kidding.
I can't talk too much shit. Yeah, man. So today we are going to make a Spotify playlist on some of your influences throughout the years. Is there anything you want to name this bad boy?
Maybe Laylines laid back beats.
Hey, I like that.
That way I can get everyone who wants to listen to lo-fi in and then absolutely shock them.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little lo-fi, bro.
True.
That's
True
what
that.
it's funny because I remember one time, which I might have to cut this out because their fans are a little rabid as well. But Adam was like, I don't really see the appeal of Bill Murray. He's like, it sounds kind of like it's like what do you call it? Like rock lo-fi music for college kids.
What? You are
Isn't
putting
that what you
words
said?
in my mouth, sir.
You said something like study
No,
music, study like college. You
all
said
I ever
something
said
about it
about
being
Bill Murray
college
was that
study
it wasn't
music.
for me. That's all I
Oh,
said. I don't know where you're getting this other shit from,
well,
bitch.
maybe I
I'm
saw
not
it
finna get
somewhere.
roasted, dude. I'm not
Listen,
finna get roasted.
maybe
Listeners,
I saw it somewhere.
that wasn't me,
It wasn't
Anyways,
me.
I heard it described as like
bro. I can't believe
lo-fi,
you just tried to do that to me.
maybe it was like because I think I heard it described like that right after you said it wasn't for you. So it kind of
Oh,
like
you
correlate the two together.
just
I
wanted
don't
to
know.
sabotage me.
Yeah. You know what,
Okay.
everybody? Adam hates Bill Murray. Fucking roast his ass.
Cancel him. Get him out of here.
Cancel him. No,
Canceled.
no. I heard it described as like it's like you know how everybody listens to like lo-fi chill beats to like study to.
Yeah.
I heard it
Mhm.
described as like that was like the metalheads version of that, like college study music.
It's kind of true though.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
there's nothing more accurate than that.
Love me some Bill Murray though.
Yeah. Not bad. I haven't kept up with any of the newer songs that he's released. I think the last one that I did was that 400-pound back squat, I think.
Yeah, I mean I listened to a couple random singles here and there, but like I can't even remember what the Rich Sips I think was the one that I really got into, which
Yeah,
was
yeah.
really lo-fi sounding.
Hmm. I do really enjoy his cover of The Climb by Miley Cyrus. I really
Oh,
enjoy his
what?
cover
You
of
covered
that.
that?
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
Huh.
It's probably one of my favorite covers of his.
I know
Which
me and
now
my
everybody always says like the No Dice covers that he does, but that fucking The Climb is so fucking good, dude. Like,
I'll have to check that out. I know me and my wife we always jam the fuck I'm lonely.
yeah,
That
yeah,
one.
yeah. That was good too. So let's get some music on here, man. Let's talk about like your first music memories, maybe like your parents or like those road trips with your parents, anything like that that you can remember listening to or anything that they just kind of showed you.
Oh yeah, before I could pick my own music, it was a lot of Christian artists in the house.
Nice.
So people like Toby Mac is probably
Oh
one of the
yeah,
biggest
dude.
ones. Um, my dad also listened to a lot of like 80s music. So Michael Jackson was a big one that I listened to.
My boy.
Um, uh, oh man, Outcast, he'd play Outcast a
Oh
lot.
yeah, dude. That's good too.
This is good stuff.
Toby
Yeah.
Mac, dude, I feel for that. I feel that. Like I had a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
Christian music growing up too. Toby Mac, and then he was in that. What was his first one? His first band, DC Talk. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
that Jesus Freak song. Yeah.
That bumped a lot in my house
Oh
growing
yeah,
up.
dude. Oh yeah. Well, let's do some Michael first, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, if we're doing Michael, I gotta go with some like probably gotta go with some deeper cuts. Um, I guess this one's not super deep, but like "Leave Me Alone" by Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Adam's a
oh
Michael
man,
Jackson freak, man. He loves him.
oh, I'm a
Yeah.
huge
I mean, I do
Michael Jackson
too. I
freak.
do too. But I was like the number ones. Like, you remember that album he released?
Yeah,
All of,
yeah,
basically all of his number
all the
the
one.
hits.
classics.
Yeah.
To be honest, if you get that, like you're doing well if you have
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
that for sure. But yeah, dude, I'll fight somebody over Michael Jackson. Like,
Oh
right
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Michael
fight you.
Jackson is, man, musically super fire.
There's
Oh
not a
yeah,
whole lot
dude.
of people. Well, I'm lying. Actually, I would do that for a lot of people, but not to the extent.
I'll probably also throw on oh man, what's the song he had on the Wiz? You Can't Win. My grandfather used to play put on the Wiz when we were kids a lot. So
That's awesome. And we got Outcast.
Outcast. I'm going with one of my dad's favorites, So Fresh and So Clean.
Yeah, that's so good.
And then for me, I'd probably go I'm gonna go with do I want to go with a deep cut or I'm gonna try to go with a deep cut. Here, let me take a quick peek at that because I listen to the Love Below a lot. I'd probably go with Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's not one we get a lot. That's good. I like the deep cuts, man.
Yeah, I mean you gotta go with the
Yeah.
deeper cuts.
All right, Toby Mac, the one and only.
Oh man. I think it's called Somebody's Watching Me. That they kind of spun off the Michael Jackson I always feel like somebody's watching me chorus. And
Yeah.
that one's fire. Boomin' is also really good.
Yeah, man. Those were good songs, man. For what they were.
Yeah, exactly. For not being able to choose my own music. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta go with what you can get. Oh, yeah, his Momentum album is super fire. I think that was one of the first albums I ever bought myself. 'Cause I
Oh
was at
wow.
was that a Salvation Army or
Yeah.
something similar to that?
That's awesome, dude. That's funny. Yeah, I remember I think we had the DC Talk album. Like that was just that's like a must have for all like early 2000s, late 90s Christians. So
Yep.
it was mandatory. All right. Listen up, all you VIP peers.
VI
We have a
players.
goddamn Patreon now.
It's so aggressive.
I did.
We have a Patreon now,
Yeah, motherfuckers.
and a Discord,
Yeah,
and a YouTube,
Discord. Come
but
join it.
no webcams yet.
No webcams. You can't see our beautiful face.
Not yet.
Yeah. Shout out to Enormous Adam on Discord. Hit him up if you need a Discord. He did a great job on ours. It looks cool. But guess what? You won't know how it looks unless you join that bitch. If you would, please join our Discord and our Patreon. It would be really cool of you. We would love you forever. We'd still love you forever, even if you don't.
Yeah. You,
But-
you join the Patreon, you're going to get stickers. You get to dehumanize me.
Yes.
You want to know what that means?
Go look
to
at the
the
Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's
And
it.
subscribe to our fucking YouTube channel.
Yeah. Comment.
Thank you.
Review. Subscribe. We
Yeah,
love you
all
more.
that stuff. Do everything that you do for all the people that you love on YouTube. Do it for us too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We love you.
I saw you the other day on Facebook post all the bands you've been in. You've been in a ton of bands. Some of them very short lived. But what was your first band, man?
So the first one that I actually sort of did stuff with, like the first one that I played shows with was Dream Sick, and there's one song on YouTube. Yeah, that was probably the first one that I consider like, are you real band? The
Yeah.
other ones were sort of so I've been making rap music since I was like a freshman in high school, and once I got into heavier music, I would just sort of find YouTube free to rip metal songs, and me and my buddy from Tennessee would just throw our own vocals over it, and I would I'm putting this in quotations, I would mix them. Not very
Nice.
well. But yeah, those so like yeah, some of my earlier bands weren't necessarily like IRL projects or even anything that really got off the ground. But yeah, Dreamsick was the first one that we actually did a little something with.
You were into a lot of hip hop growing up.
Oh yeah. Like
Oh, yeah, dude.
The first music I ever found myself was Eminem's Not Afraid. It was on a stick figure fight video on this like flip note book app that was on the 3DS or the DSi or whatever I can't
Yeah,
remember which
yeah.
one specifically, but yeah, they had this app where like you would make like flip videos like people do with like sticky notes,
Yep.
Yeah.
and they had Eminem's "Not Afraid" was going super viral at the time, and that was the first song I ever found, and I went down the whole rabbit hole of pretty much just being a Eminem stan when I was younger, and then finding a bunch more hip hop after that.
That's awesome, man. Eminem, my first encounter with him was like all the controversies from his Slim Shady LP.
Ooh, you were
Yeah,
right in the
like
thick of
all
it.
the
Hmm.
fucking controversies that he because it was all over Eminem and like all the shit that went down with like Christina Aguilera and Elton John and all that shit. The Marshall Mathers LP is what it was. Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, yep.
yeah, all that shit that happened with all that. But yeah, dude, Eminem was awesome though back in the day. Just watching him do
Yeah.
shit.
Top of the world, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I think that
Yeah,
was actually maybe it was a Slim Shady LP. That might have been
maybe.
my first 99. Yeah, dude. Because I remember I was
Was
in
it?
grade school, like, yeah, and some dude showed it to me, and I was like, oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
this is
that's
it.
what it
This
was.
is
The
the
Slim
truth
Shady
right here.
LP.
I was
Because it had,
far too young
yeah.
to be listening to
Oh
this.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
me
dude.
too. I remember
Yeah.
I was deleting my internet history just to hide that I was listening to Eminem.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because that one had
Yeah,
My
dude.
Name Is and all that shit on it. Yeah,
Dude,
for
Guilty
sure.
Conscience. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
goodness.
Yeah.
I was like, is this song legal?
I had no business listening to that, dude. I was like 8 or 9. Holy shit. And I knew all the
Yeah.
words at that point. I don't anymore, but
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, dude. That was a good shit, man. I put Not Afraid on there, but is there another one you want to throw on there for him?
Oh, I'm throwing Eminem song. I'd go oh man, Saying Goodbye to Hollywood. It's probably my favorite Eminem song ever. Another semi deep cut. I think that's off of Curtain Call or maybe the Eminem
Yeah.
show.
I can't read the album, but yeah, it's off of one of those for sure.
Almost
It
certain. I think
is the Eminem Show.
Eminem show. Yep.
Yeah.
I think Curtain Call was just like a culmination of his hits.
Well, he did
Yeah.
a curtain call. That one had Mockingbird on it, I think, right? No, that was Encore. Okay. Shit, dude. I
Mm.
don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Curtain Call.
Curtain
Yeah.
calls the hits.
The
Yeah.
Yeah,
hits.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Eminem, dude. And what is there any other like hip hop and shit that you was really into throughout that time?
I was really big into Hobson and now
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
more into like
nice.
yeah. Yeah, I was really into like what I think people consider like corny now, like the
Yeah.
super conscious. I mean, I was really big into Tupac and DMX and Big L.
DMX.
Oh man, we Fires of the Albatross. We did a DMX cover. We haven't released it yet, but we're doing X Gonna Give It to You. We were writing it, working on it the week that he died. We are like,
Oh,
well, we can't
wow.
release this now. Like we did it kind of
Damn.
goofy, and then we went back and did it more as a tribute to him.
Yeah.
So you're like, because like, yeah, Hobson was like horrorcore or whatever.
Oh yeah,
I love Hobson.
I was
Yeah.
big into horrorcore when he was sort of doing that.
Nice.
Let me see. I got Tupac pulled up right now. Give me a Tupac, man.
Oh, Troublesome 96. That's definitely one of my favorites. It may not even be 96, but
It
Troublesome.
is. You got it. Nailed
Okay.
it, man.
Troublesome 96 and oh man, I'm trying to think of another really good one. And I was just bumping Tupac earlier. Well, my mom's also really big into Tupac, so we were watching the Dear Mama documentary for his.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'll probably go Changes. Changes was a really big one when I was in
Oh,
early
yeah,
high
dude. I
school.
love that beat, man.
Yeah,
That's
he
such a cool
snapped.
beat, dude.
Yeah,
Hobson.
Hobson. Uh, just because this one's stuck in my head recently. Nolly Tray Flip by Hobson.
Yeah, dude. That one's good.
And let me pull up Hobson real quick because I listened. Hobson's probably the artist next to Eminem that I listened to the most when I was younger. And it was right around the time he dropped Knock Madness.
Yeah.
Where is that one? Probably Rip Your Heart Out, because that one I like ripped it off the internet, had it on my phone and everything.
Yeah, with Tech.
Yep.
Tech is cool too. I like Tech too.
Oh, and they come
Love Tech.
Nolly Tray Flip comes right after Rip Your Heart Out on that. No.
And DMX.
Slipping.
It's
Slipping by
funny. We were
DMX.
just talking about her tonight, actually. My daughter was like, she was talking about one of her friends who had to play a dog in a play. So she had to like dress up as a dog. And my wife was like, she got that dog in her.
Just the dog.
I said, Rough Riders.
And we definitely got to put X Gonna Give It to You. Just,
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I mean,
that's great.
that one is just so fire.
Yeah, I actually found Hobson like when I was a little older.
Mhm.
Found him, I think, because of Tech. Because I was
Yeah.
listening
Oh, really?
to Tech. I
Yeah,
think
same
it's
here.
like Tech used to do those collabo albums with all of
Oh, yeah.
his artists on his label, and those were so fucking cool, dude.
Man, I
Just
love
those
collab
like
albums.
9 or 10 minute fucking
Ciphers, yeah.
Ciphers,
Yeah.
yep. Ciphers are really what got me into hip hop. Like,
yeah.
I love ciphers.
Hmm. I love them. Just like fucking 15 dudes just going off,
Yeah, man, those are cool.
just trying
Just
to top
trying to
each other. And
out-rap
you're
each
like,
other. Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
holy
Mm.
fuck, dude, calm down.
Yeah, dude.
Chill out.
Yeah, like my heart can't take this anymore.
Yeah, we get a lot of competition on those, man. A lot, dude.
Yeah. I mean, hip hop
Yeah.
is just competition in general. So,
Yeah. But what got you into rock music, dude?
so I had a lot of like emo friends growing up, like,
It's
or more
Michigan,
so,
of course.
yeah, exactly. And like, my Christian friends were really into like Christian metal, but
Mhm.
once I hit high school, I sort of lost a lot of my friends. So I was like, okay, I've always wanted to hang out with the emo group, so I'm going to work my way into that group, and it worked. And so they were showing me new music, and then uh, eventually finding what really got me into metal. It was actually the local metal scene. Me and my emo friends all went to the mall one day, and I was like the only friend who was really into rap, and I was beatboxing into a straw, and this group approached our group and was trying to get us to go to their battle of the bands, and they just started freestyling with me while I was beatboxing into the straw, and I was like, whoa. Like, metalheads who are also into rap, hell yeah. And
Yeah.
from that group, I ended up finding Devin, who's in Grapevine Gossip, and that brought me into finding Tross and all the other metal bands in the Michigan area. But yeah, it was really just the people I found in Waking Athena. They're not really a band anymore, but they had some really cool songs on YouTube.
Devin's one hell of a musician, man.
Devin is insane and such a good person.
Yeah. I
His
actually had to
person,
give him props. I gave him props tonight, actually. I was like, dude, did you write all the music for the incognito mode? And he was like, yeah, man. And I was like,
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn, bro. Like, just killing it, man. I love that fucking, just all the music to that. I mean, the vocals are amazing too, but just I was listening to it on my way to work this morning. Just the background music is so fucking cool, dude.
he is very, very talented. He's such a talented instrumentalist. He's super good at guitar, super good at keyboard. Um, I know he doesn't drum very much, but he can hold like a drum beat. There was one time we were doing Fires to the Albatross before I joined, was doing a show with my band Dreamsick, and this sort of like acoustic emo guy, and that guy was trying to do a cover of, I think, an All Time Low song or something, and he just was not getting the piano right. And Devin was like, "Wait, hold on," and just ran up, took over on piano, and was like, "All right, 1, 2, 3, go," and just played the whole song for him.
No, that's
So-
awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Devin's a great
Dude
guy.
is he's amazingly talented, man. And Grapevine Gossip is good too. It's the song that you did with him, Incognito Mode. I was gonna actually tell you, you have like a different type of voice for this style of music because normally it's all like high pitched and raspy and stuff. You almost remind me of like a young Howard with his deep ass voice, because he wasn't anything like all the screamo bands back in the day because his voice was just a lot deeper.
Oh yeah, Howard Jones is a huge influence on me. More
Yeah.
recently than in the past. I've always wished I had that like high tenor voice, but being a young black man, it just wasn't in the cards for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you make it work, dude. It fits really well,
Thank you.
especially in the Incognito song, dude. It fits almost perfectly. It's
Oh yeah.
phenomenal, dude. I loved it.
Well, thank you very much. I was very excited for that one because before they even put out their any of their songs, they sent me some and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna want you on one of these songs," and I was super excited. I got that one.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Uh, s- so let's get back to rock music. My bad. We'll talk about
Yeah,
the newer music here in a little bit. So, what was the first band that got you into rock?
the first band I ever heard and liked was Attack Attack. So, but like my friends were trying to show
Uh-huh.
me all the screamo stuff, and I was like, I'm not feeling that. Then they
Yeah,
played Bro Ashley's here, and I was like,
Yeah.
what? Metal can do this?
Hmm.
yeah,
And
dude.
then followed by Fumbles O'Brien, where they come up with the like super auto-tuned Lil Wayne sounding vocals. It
Yeah,
just
I
cracked
feel
me
like
up.
that like the electronic core era was really short lived, man. I wish it would have
Oh,
lived
too short.
longer. Yeah, because you had
That,
bands like the first Guy Eats Airplane album,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Attack
Dude,
Attack,
I think it just got oversaturated real quick because it caught
yeah,
on and then like
I See
everybody
Stars,
wanted to
Everybody
do
did.
it.
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
fucking dope, dude.
It really is.
Yeah.
But
I
like
guess
when
the
everybody
coolest
does
shit.
it, it gets watered down. It's like anything else, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
And all of those like even the electronic that they were doing at that time was popping too. So it was like almost like a double saturation.
yeah, yeah. I feel that for sure. But after Attack Attack, man, what else? What you got for us?
Oh man. The first band I got into, and I'm not proud of it, was Black Veil Brides. And then from there I found bands like, Pierce the Veil. And once I finally started hanging out with the Fires of the Albatross boys, they put me on to some more grown up metal. But
Yeah,
um Pierce the Veil I still jam quite a bit. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Asking Alexander, like all the stereotypical emo is what like pulled me or what got me in. And then like bands like Dance Gavin Dance and Of Machines and The Devil
yeah,
Wears
Oh,
Prada.
dude, Of Machines, the saddest thing ever. Just that one
Yeah,
album,
one album,
and then
poof.
they died.
What's that? I'm trying to think of the other band, the one that did the Family Disease,
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oceana.
Oceana. Yeah,
Yes.
Oceana.
Yes.
Yeah.
they're still around though, aren't they?
I
Yeah,
don't
kind of. They're not doing the same
kind of.
style of music, and
Ah,
they're
okay,
under a new name now. I can't remember
gotcha.
what that band's called now.
Oh yeah. They're called
Polyenso.
Yes,
Polyenso.
Polyenso.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
got you. Yeah,
I just for
Oceana was
some reason I
sick.
couldn't stop thinking Pliny. I knew that was wrong, but I was just like, oh yeah, they're Pliny. No.
Yeah. Family Disease, was that on Birth Eater?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Whew, man, Birth Eater.
Yeah,
That
I like
album
that one. I
tears
really
my
like The
heart.
Tide. I love that album. I think we shouted it out on our social media page, by the way. Surely the Oceana
Yeah,
guys are listening to this, so
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, hit us up, guys. What's up?
right. Let's go.
Dead Speaker off that album is, whew, that
Hmm.
song gets me crying.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think that
Yeah,
the Devil Wears Prada is a really big one too from
Oh
that
yeah.
that like time in my life because I was
love
around when Space EP just dropped. So
space.
that's when I was getting into them. So Space EP had just dropped, and then what came after that? Transit Blues, which I know was controversial, but I like that album quite a bit.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Because I got into there was Prada 2006 with Dear Love, and then
Mm.
Plagues.
Oh,
And
Plagues.
yeah, and then so that's cool, man. Just to see the different styles or different albums that people got into a band from.
Yeah, and I'm a relatively young guy, and I got into metal way later than most people do. So I
Yeah,
had to play catch up on a lot of metal.
yeah. Me and Adam are old farts, man.
Yeah, and like I mean, everybody has heard this story a million times, but just started being 10 years old, listening to System of a Down, Deftones, like Rage Against the Machine. So I started pretty early. That was
Yeah.
21 years ago. So, I mean, I went all up in that stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, same. My brother
Oh
was in
man.
all that shit, gave it to me, and then I progressed into and I still haven't stopped finding new music. So that's cheers to me.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, I wish I
Yeah.
had gotten into it a little bit earlier because I know like whenever we throw like parties with like all the local people, they're like, "This is an emo classic." I'm like, "This is my first time hearing it."
Oh shit.
The
That's
shitty
funny.
part is like, especially for you now, but even so, like when we were coming up, so something like Of Machines, right? Like they
Yeah.
had one album, and then like your whole life is because there's not a ton of money in it. So you get that one banger, and then they just die. And then I hate finding a band that existed. Like I found out Artifex Pareo like way after they were done. I was like, this shit's awesome. And then it's like,
Oh,
oh, they haven't been a band for 10 years. I'm like, oh, okay.
that's how I feel about Fair to Midland. Fair to Midland's my
Yeah.
Yeah.
favorite band of all time, and I was like, "Man, they were
Yeah.
done before I even found them."
It sucks, dude. It's
Yeah,
the
man.
worst.
We got a list going, man. So let's go with Devil Wears Prada.
Devil Wears Prada. I gotta go with an asteroid towards Earth. That song gives me goosebumps every time.
Did you want to do Black Veil Brides? I've literally never listened to them.
Yeah, I'll go with the first Black. So this was like the first metal song I found by myself would be A Perfect Weapon. And the only reason I really like clicked with it is because the guitar or guitar solo in there, somewhere in there, sounded like the Power Rangers theme song. And
Oh,
I was
nice.
like, oh, okay. I kind of get it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've never listened to them.
I want to throw another Prada song on there.
Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah.
I want to throw on a Watchtower. It's a newer one, but that one also gives me super big goosebumps. That one pulls the feels out.
Pierce the Veil.
Oh man, there's so many Pierce the Veil songs.
Yeah,
Um,
there really is.
Let me go with like try to go with a deeper cut. I guess none of their songs are really a deep cut because they're so huge.
They're all really good. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna go with a Match into Water.
Yeah, that album was fucking great too.
Yeah, that whole album was just banger after banger after banger.
Yeah.
I mean, part of me wants to go with King for a Day because I was able to
Yeah.
pull in even my non-metal friends with that one.
Yeah, that one's a banger too.
I love that
With
song.
Calvin
Yeah.
Quinn. Yeah.
That's a fun song.
It
Yeah.
is. It
even
is.
people
Even the
who-
music video is fun for it too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I've pulled people who aren't into metal at all by showing them that song.
That's awesome. We got Asking Alexandria. And if you have some that you don't really want to add, just let me know. We'll skip over 'em.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine with adding all these. I'm trying to think of an Asking because I listened to a lot of Asking too. They were like the ones that I could kind of emulate when I started screaming.
Yeah.
Probably go with more of a known song for them. Oh, actually, I'll go with Nobody Don't Dance No More. A little bit lesser known.
Nobody Don't Dance No More. Yeah, that's off there. And some would say
Stand Up
their
and
best
Scream.
album. Yeah.
Definitely their most well-known album.
Yeah. All right. We gotta ask this before we get a song from him. It's which vocalist from Dance Gavin Dance?
Oh.
So the first song I ever heard by Dance Gavin Dance was Uneasy Hearts Weigh the Most, but I heard that as so the singer for Grapevine Gossip when he was in Fire Said the Albatross, they covered it. So
Oh, nice.
I knew it with his high voice. So the first album I ever bought was Instant Gratification.
Okay.
So I kind of grew up on the Tillian stuff. I went
Mhm.
back, fell in love with Johnny Craig and Kurt. It's a tough question for me because like I like a lot of Tillian's singles better, but I like Johnny's albums all the way through more often than not.
Yeah.
And then Kurt, I like his deeper cuts more. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of all of them.
I got you. Something that you like about all three of them. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, that'll work, man. What song would you go from them?
Oh, I'll go one from each of their eras.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'll go with Elder Goose from Johnny.
Good
Elder
one.
Goose. Yes.
Uh, Got to go with Happiness from Kurt.
Oh God, yeah.
That one's. I like songs that have sad stories to them. That like more often than not pulls more emotion from me.
Yeah.
And then Tillian, I'll go with Doom and Gloom because that probably has my favorite John Mess verse on it.
Which is
It's the one that it sounds the most like non goofiness.
got you, yeah.
um, but it's that part where he's like, before you decide that this is dated, take me out of the equation. What was it that you most hated all the time that you spent waiting? And
Got you, yeah.
that right into the transition when the stomach becomes the mouth, it's all garbage spewing out. That
Yeah.
that section just is super like it feels like the most real lyrics he's done. So I really like that section.
My favorite Mess song is People You Know, because he just pops
Yeah.
the fuck off, bro.
That's a close second for me.
Yeah, dude. The music stops and he's just screaming. He's like, fuck everybody.
Yeah, he was mad on that one.
Yeah, he was, dude.
Yeah. He knew that was it, man. He knew that, at least for the time, that was gonna be the
Yeah.
last thing.
Yeah.
So,
He pretty much said, fuck you,
off.
fuck you. You're
You.
cool.
You're cool. Yeah.
Bro, nobody was cool in that song.
Nobody was cool.
Nobody was safe.
Anybody fucking credit.
Yeah, I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we got Of Machines.
Of Machines. Gotta look them all up because I'm so used to just having them.
Yeah, for sure.
Things Too Visible to See. I really like that one.
Yes. Very good.
And then the last one is Fair to Midland.
Fair to Mid. There are too many Fair to Midland songs I could choose. Fair to Midland is so good, man. If you guys haven't heard Fair to Midland, I highly recommend Fair to Midland.
I have heard a few of their songs. I just couldn't tell you the name of it.
Yeah, they were signed to Surge's record label.
I got
Oh,
you.
wow.
I'll probably go with see, I want to go with one to pull people into listening to them so that they come back. See, he got at one point he was married to the girl from I Wrestled a Bear once too.
Oh, nice.
Krista?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They
nice.
I think recently got divorced, but they were together for a
Sad.
very long time. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Um oh man, there's so many good ones. I'll go with the one that sticks out the most to me is probably Orphan Anthem 80, 83. What is it called? I gotta see if that's even on Spotify.
86.
86.
It's a demo, the original demo.
I think that's the good one. I can't remember because I listen to most of my music off of YouTube.
Gotcha, yeah.
I'm gonna throw another one from them. The wife, the kids, and the white picket fence.
All right.
They're, yeah, I highly recommend just listening to both of their albums, Arrows and Anchors and Fables from the Mayfly, just all the way through. They're so good.
I've heard, I don't remember which songs it is I've heard, but I know I've heard them before. So let's talk about Laylines, man. I feel like Laylines is a mixture of all those things that you mentioned before, the rap and the hip hop. I feel like you're doing a really good job at like intertwining the two genres. Is
Yeah.
that kind of what Laylines is supposed to be?
Yeah, yeah, and thank you very much. Yeah, that I really wanted to do. I really wanted to bring the hip hop side of me back because I've been doing Fire at the Albatross for so long, and they're very progressive and it's been a lot of screamy stuff, and I wanted to try my hand at sort of stepping out and being the main vocalist for something and mixing sort of all of my influences into one big album. I'm sort of releasing them single but I do have around 8 songs of just different influences of mine all mixed together.
Yeah. That Run Your Pockets with Notions, that song is
Hey,
fucking great, dude. I love that
thank you.
song.
We got another one with Notions. I'll send
Do
that
you?
to you guys.
Oh hell yeah, dude. I love that shit. That shit's so cool, man. I really like the genre bending that's been happening a lot here lately.
Hmm.
You see it a lot in like pop punk as well, but like just the I don't know, it's just really cool to see people take all of their influences and add them into a song instead of like pulling from like, oh well, this band and then we'll make one hardcore song here. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see everybody
Yeah,
like I don't know, it's cool. And then the Hourglass View with Cerulean Panda, which is Devin.
Devin.
And then Andreas as well, which that song's fucking cool as shit.
Oh, that one was one of my. I when I got that, I was like, okay, I really want Devin on this. And then me and my wife had just gotten into Andreas, and we're like, yo, these two guys need to be on a song together, and I'm gonna make that happen.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Andreas is such a nice dude, man. I interviewed him. It's not on YouTube, but I interviewed him 3 or 4 years ago. It's on Spotify, and he's really nice, man. Super nice dude.
He's so nice. He was super nice when we were talking about it and trying to get it all going, and uh, he was super kind for letting me drop it on both my Spotify and his. That was
Yeah,
super kind of him because he didn't have to do that.
yeah,
And I see a lot of like Devin does a lot of the same things that Andreas does, like in terms of like mixing hip hop, R&B, and sort of the emo style. So that's kind of where the idea came from to do that song, and I knew they would definitely do it justice, and I
yeah,
knew I wasn't going to be able to R&B nearly as hard as those two guys.
yeah. Andreas is like a classically trained, like some kind of wood or not wood, like brass instrument, I think, or violin or something. He's classically trained in like some kind of
Oh wow,
instrument. I don't remember what.
Huh.
Yeah, but it's not like an instrument like a guitar or anything like that. It's like either the violin or like a trumpet or some shit like
some
that.
sort of orchestral or
Yeah, yeah, some sort of orchestra type instrument. He's classically trained in that shit. I was like, that's crazy, man.
yeah, that's wild. Didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Should have got him to do something, not get a
right?
little instrument feature on that.
Hell yeah, man. I will say the first Leyline song I heard was Before He Cheats, that cover y'all did with what is that?
Taylor
Ghost Killer?
Destroy.
Yeah, Taylor Destroy, and I think that was a Ghost Killer Entertainment thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. They were
Yeah.
talking about doing a country goes hardcore because I think last year or the year before that sort of became like a huge trend was like country music and metal
Yeah, it
music.
started with the fucking Rascal Flatts song, whatever the fuck that one
Yeah.
was.
And then the meme started going around of the goth girl with her country boyfriend. And that
Yeah, yeah,
meme
yeah.
blew up and he was like, well, let's do an album.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. That song rips hard, dude.
Hey,
Jesus,
thank you.
man.
Thank
I
you.
love
Yeah,
that
for
shit.
sure. For sure. So really quick, we talked about like rap and like or R&B and rock or metal and like your influences from both, but I'm interested, like as Augustine mentioned, you intermingle them like really well, but what are the similarities that you see in both of them that draw you to them?
Oh yeah. The first thing that made me realize I could do it was this band called Backwards. The vocalist from that was originally in Fire from the Gods,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
on their first album, he did a rap over like he did a like a lot of bands have tried it, but no one really like took the rapping part serious. It was a lot of times it was just metal with like a guy sort of rhyming words together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I saw that it could be done because I was attempting it. Like I was just recently going back through like my hidden SoundCloud tracks from when I was attempting to mix the two. But yeah, you can after becoming like a screamer for a lot of these bands, I realized like a lot of these like screaming parts is the same thing with coming up with rap parts. It's trying to find a good cadence and then adding the words over top of it to make that work. So a lot of times when I would be coming up with like a scream part for Tross, I would be sort of rapping it first. And I was like, well, why don't I just do that rather than like putting that down and then screaming over it? So a lot of
Yeah.
those like cadences and stuff, and even the wordplay, like
Mhm.
a lot of bands will do sort of subtle wordplay in their like either in their titles or the one that comes to mind. It's not the best, but like uh motionless in white going, bitch, you'd give an aspirin a headache. Like sort of the things that rappers are kind of doing with their like double entendres and stuff. I just saw sort of that could be put in a metal context.
The wordplay in hip hop is like my favorite shit ever. I remember there's like
Yeah.
I got this buddy, and it was when 6'7" by Lil Wayne came out, and
Oh, yep.
he came in my house and he was like, "Dude, listen to this verse," and he showed me his real gangsters moving silence like lasagna,
Real
and he
G's
was
moving
like,
silence like this.
"Yeah, real
Yeah.
G's, yeah," and he was like, "Cause the G is silent."
Dude, it took me actual years to understand what he meant by that.
Yeah,
That is hilarious.
Because like I grew up in a very like everyone's super into country, so no one was really into rap. Like
yeah.
and I was like, man, he's just saying nothing. And then a couple of years, I was like, no, he meant the G is silent.
Yeah. You got to really like that's what I think that's my favorite part of hip hop is sometimes like it sounds like just stupid shit. You know, you're like, that doesn't make any sense. But then you start to think about it and you're like, oh shit, that actually kind of goes hard.
That
you
actually
know, like,
connected. Yeah.
yeah. But I don't know, man. I still remember him tripping out in my fucking living room over that verse. But yeah, dude, that's really cool, man. Just intermingling them all. And I mean, uh, Fire said the Albatross is still going, you said?
Yeah. We're a prog band, so it's a slog to make your songs.
Yeah. The two that we had on the playlist were like 9 minutes long.
Yep, yeah.
So yeah, I feel you.
And it's been a lot of subtle changes. You know, Devin left the band, Sebastian left the band, so we found new members, and then it was switching guitar tunings, which we had pretty much had an album almost done, and then we were like, well, we got to switch guitar tunings, and then we added a keyboardist, so it's just been a lot of changes and just reconfiguring these because we write multiple albums in advance, so it's been just changing all of this stuff to kind of get it to fit now with the new way that we're writing. So yeah, we are still going, and we're slated to have a single come out this year, but yeah, it's just been a little bit slower. So part of the reason why I wanted to make Laylines, like as I told them, they're sort of like a wind band. You got to like let things sit for a while and ferment till it gets good. And then I wanted to make a beer band where I could just take all these ideas in my head and get them out there.
Mm.
I got you, bro. So I'm looking at that backwards band that you mentioned.
Yeah.
This is the funniest shit, dude. It's like the craziest shit. It says their music is influenced by artists like Nas, Lauryn Hill, Korn, and Pantera.
Mm-hmm. But they sound more like the Devil Wears Prada with a rapper.
That's awesome. You got a song from that, man? Let's hear that.
Oh yeah, Backwards is one of my favorite bands. Be Great. I think that's a really good one to kind of get people into what they're doing. They also have one called Self Ownership with Franz. And I think that's also a really good one to kind of show the mix of both rap and heavy.
Yeah.
But they also have like songs on there that are just straight up rap. They have other songs on there that are just straight up R&B. So I think if you're into like metal, hip hop, or R&B, you'll find something you like from them.
Yeah. Laylines, man. What you got for us from Laylines? You got a new single coming out?
Oh yeah. So this is dropping in, you said June?
June 15th should be the due date for this.
Okay, June 15th. I'm trying to think. So in June at some point, because I've been trying to do a drop a month with the exception of getting married, getting a house, and going on my honeymoon. Took a brief hiatus, but I've been trying to do at least a drop a month or every month and a half. And so the next one I have coming out will be with Q, he's a Christian rapper now, but he was previously the singer for a Marionette.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who Q is.
Yeah.
Quinn?
Yeah, Quinn.
Got you. He's a
You,
Christian artist now?
yeah, he's a Christian rapper, and he's pretty
Wow.
fire for a Christian rapper. Like, I know there's a stigma that comes with that, but like his music is like fun, and then you realize you're learning about God too. So
Gotcha.
you get
That's
the best of
crazy,
both
man.
worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes by QEW now. I think it's just his initials, but also the first letter of his name. So
Yeah.
yeah, Q, super fire. Me and him did sort of more of an R&B track. It's more along the lines of like Issues or Rain City Drive,
Hmm,
Okay.
previously
okay.
Slaves. So it's definitely more in that vibe. And then after that, so I'm trying to shoot a music video in June. I've been trying to shoot this music video since I think March, and it keeps getting rained out. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that one, I'm still trying to lock down the feature. I think the feature is going to be Justin Bonnet's from Tala.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
They've been getting
he's.
a lot of play here
Oh yeah,
recently.
I took a vocal lesson with him. Justin's really cool. I've been into Justin for years, even back in high school, with his previous project, and I really like his solo music, Hungry Lights.
Yeah.
And then after that, so I have quite a few songs done that but I'm just trying to figure out where they're gonna go. Like I got a song with
Gotcha.
Notions. We got another one
Yeah.
with Notions, and my little brother, me and him did a song I think earlier this year called "For Whom Doth the Light Turn," and this time we did one with Notions, and that one's like a hardcore just rap. Like we are just spitting bars that
Yeah.
whole song. And then I got a song with Elizabeth Grace that's set for the end of the year. But I got some
Okay.
crazy things I want to do with that one. I'm trying to get an animated music video, but trying to find animators is a little difficult. But
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine.
I know one dude, but I went and because after you posted that tweet, I went and looked on his Instagram and he hasn't posted anything in a really long time.
oh man,
So
I'm
I
in
don't even know
talks.
if he's still doing it. So
I'm in talks with somebody right now, but he's just gotta see if he wants to take it on because it is kind of a big project and have quite a
Hmm.
few things that are gonna drop with that
yeah.
song. So that one's slated for
Uh
either the end of the year or next year. And Elizabeth Grace is fire if you haven't heard of.
yeah.
Yeah, she's super cool. I technically can't I can't tag her in anything, so don't go
Yeah.
tagging saying that she's on the song, but she is on the song.
Gotcha. I won't. I won't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she used to do like covers on YouTube, and they blew up. And I've been watching her since high school. And then I think I have one ready, and I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna put it in because I have an idea for the music video for that one as well. And that one is like a just ley lines. It is the like almost a quintessential ley line sound. It's rapping, screaming, singing, um, mixing sort of all the influences.
I got you. That's awesome, dude. So you got a lot coming this year. So it's a good time to be a Laylines fan.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
still out here trying to do more collabs with people I like. I just love collaborating on music.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, collaboration's awesome, man. And that's I think there was a band called shit, Adam. You're gonna have to help me out. What are they called? They got a long name.
I need
There's
more than
a emo band we did. Fuck, I love them too. They're so good.
no band that we did with a long name.
Yeah, I think they're from like, let me look. Let me look. The Safest Ledge. That's what it
Ah,
was.
yes,
The
yes.
safest
Yeah.
edge. I don't think I've heard
Yeah.
of them.
They're pretty good. They said that they think that more like because they said hip hop does it all the time is they do, collabs like frequently, which gets your
Yeah,
name out there from like it basically shares your fans, right? So
that's
whoever you
exactly
do a
it.
collab with, yeah. So it puts your name out there. So I think they got a collab with like Kellen Quinn.
Ooh,
They got one with Under Oath, what's his name?
Spencer or
Spencer.
No, no,
Aaron. I got Aaron
Aaron.
Gillespie.
Aaron Gillespie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, I just found them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they look
they've
sick.
been
I want to
doing
check them out.
they're pretty good. I really like them. Uh yeah,
Yeah, hip
they
hop.
did a cover with Kellen Quinn of Deja Vu.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just seeing on here.
Yeah, yeah.
Sick.
And the Healing Pools is with Aaron Gillespie. That's a really good
Hmm.
song. But yeah, they said that more, rock doesn't capitalize on that enough.
Exactly. Like that. I
So
am super big into the collab aspect, and that's probably the hip hop influence coming through because like hip hop, everybody's collaborating with each other, like
yeah,
like all the time. So I super into doing that on the metal side. I do
Yeah.
get it's a little bit harder to do because you got so many people trying to there's so many hands in the kitchen, so to speak. So I
Yeah.
get why they're not always doing it, but I mean, if I blow up, like that's the move is I'm getting as many people together on some leyline stuff as I
Yeah.
can.
Well, shit. I mean, that Notions one, I'm sure that gave you a lot of listens.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
Notions one's doing pretty damn good, and I'm
They are. They're
excited for the
doing
next
hella
one.
good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Notions is so fire. Kalen, he's a vocalist over there. He's super cool. Hilarious guy. Super sweet too. He helped he helped me set up my distro kid and whatnot.
That's awesome, man. Did you want to throw a Tala song on here?
Yeah. Actually, I'd prefer to throw a Hungry Light song on
That's
because
fine. We can
it's
do that
the
too.
same guy. I'd probably go with see if it has the same name because he's changed his songs quite a bit. Like so the song titles I'm used to may not be the ones on here.
Yeah.
In the Eyes of the Sword. That one is I almost got lyrics from that tattooed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal vocalist. He can do so many different vocal techniques and he's just
Yeah.
he's wild. He's a little wild child.
I got you. So this part, let's get some music that you've been enjoying recently on here.
Oh shit. I've been listening to like a ton of people from like sort of I, I don't have a better term for it, but the Swan Core.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Yeah.
so like Origami Button is one of them.
Oh yeah,
With
Are they
sales
considered
ahead,
Swancore?
they consider themselves mathcore for people who don't like mathcore. I think that's on their Twitter
Gotcha.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Them Cat Company's Fire, Good
Yeah.
Tiger, Pulses with Sales Ahead, Pawn and Aloysius, Super Fire. That collab out or EP they did was so
Yeah. I was
uh,
actually just talking to Jack today, man. He's cool as shit.
man. Resilia is really good too.
Yeah.
Um, my homie Cerulean Panda. Slay Squad is another one that I listen to quite a bit.
All right.
Trying to go with bands that aren't like super well known. Notions, Q. I mean, I listen to pretty much anyone I'm collaborating with. I regularly listen to.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 Seconds is another really big artist that I'm super into, and Shofu.
So is it six like SIX or
VI
SI?
Seconds.
Oh, VI seconds. And then what was the last one?
Shofu. So those two are like YouTube rappers. I think most
Gotcha.
consider them as.
Origami Button.
I listen to pretty much everything Origami Button puts out, but the Fourth Gate,
I wonder if that's a Naruto reference.
it very well could be. I know their name is a SpongeBob reference
Oh, nice.
because the invisible boatmobile has an origami button inside of it.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's gotta be
Sorbet
like
by them is really good too.
yeah,
Sorbet
that's
is probably the biggest one.
that album right there is the first one that I heard by them.
Yeah, that album's super fire, and I met them I think last year, and Carter was super sweet, and we met them at me and my wife. We ditched work to go see them, and they were playing in like a park, and it was just us and their friends and a homeless guy. And they're
Oh,
like,
nice.
they're like, we were glad to see someone who actually liked our music and wasn't just harassing us.
That's funny. That's awesome, dude. Cat Company,
Probably the new song they just dropped.
Cutie Carousel.
Yeah, that one's pretty fire.
Yeah, I
They
just
got a new
listened to that one
vocalist,
today.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was thoroughly impressed by that vocalist. I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah. Good Tiger, which God, dude, his voice is
Oh my gosh,
something
it's
else,
so
bro.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the stereotypical Where Are the Birds?
Yeah.
That oh man, I heard them at live at a DGD concert, and that was the song that me and my friends had walked into with them
Wow.
finishing on Where Are the Birds and him hitting those high notes at the end. And I was like, who is this?
Yeah, his dude, he is fucking awesome, man. Pulses.
Man. What is Run the Ghouls. Run the
Run the
Ghouls is
Ghouls,
so good.
yeah.
Very nice.
They're killing it for the DIY scene too, man. They're doing
Hmm.
so
Oh
well.
yeah. We got a little Fires of the Albatross has a little something something planned with Pulses and
Oh, yeah.
quite a
Uh-oh.
few
I
other
like to hear
bands.
that. Yeah. Whist Sells Ahead,
Murder Mountain,
the Lucia CP.
Lucius, man. Not what was the first one that they dropped off that EP? It wasn't
Mind
Clock.
Goblin
Yeah, Mind
Yeah,
Goblin.
Mind Goblin.
with Brian Butcher from the home team.
Yeah, that one was super fire. And I just shout out to this name, Chalupa Cabra. That was a
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clock Blocked also. Yeah.
Clock blocked. Bud Lightyear. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. All of these are fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mind Goblin's my favorite.
Rosilia.
I got to find the correct version of this one because they are another band who drops multiple versions of the same song. Silver Amnesty, or is it Amnesty? Yeah, I think it's Silver Amnesty.
Silver Amnesty. Yeah.
With Danny Salisbury.
That's John Benoit's favorite song they've released to date, apparently.
That one's also my favorite song that they've released to date.
Cerulean Panda.
Cerulean Panda. I'm not going to throw my own on there. I'm going to throw two Cerulean Panda songs on there. I'm going to go with Call Me Something.
Okay.
Oh, a little, I guess, not well-known fact. I also featured on Cunnilingus Class,
Oh, nice.
but I went by a different name at that time.
Which one are you, Young Gloob?
No, that's actually
No?
Sebastian,
Okay.
who's on Grapevine Gossip.
Nice.
I think I
Nova?
just went by Nova. Yeah, that was
Nice.
my old rapping name.
Sick.
But oh yeah, go ahead.
I just said sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I off of his inherently gray EP, Too Scared, Too Scarred. It's probably my favorite. I also did a small feature on Moving a Mountain, but that one we that was back when he was in Tross, so we didn't really put anyone's name on there. I think our drummer also did a feature on that. Although
That shit actually surprised me, man. It was really good.
he is just so talented, man.
Yeah.
I almost want to throw Danica hat trick on there too. That one is so fucking funny. Spitting bars on that one.
Yeah. Neil Hattrick Harris.
Hat trick Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Slay Squad.
Slay Squad, man. Beam. You gotta go with Beam from Slay Squad. They're like if Little John and Suicide Silence all made music together.
Oh, nice. That sounds something I would be interested in.
Mhm.
I think you'd really like it. They're
Yeah.
super fire.
Notions.
They're another band I want to try to like give a they released an album last year, just entitled Notions. Velvet Room. That one actually showcases his singing, and he actually has a shockingly gorgeous singing voice.
Q.
Hitmo, that one is so good.
6 seconds.
Go with Sundown. 6 Seconds has so many good songs.
And then Shofu.
All right, I'm in between.
God
Do I
damn
want
it,
to
that's
do
funny.
do I want to show off his funny side or his like
Yeah,
rap
Adam,
side?
the first song that comes up is Slurping on My Nuts 2.
That's what. I'll probably go with Tom Nook because that's probably my wife's favorite song. I'll go with Tom Nook. The song, his number one song, Phantom Troop. That is essentially a cipher on a song.
Oh, nice. I can throw that one on there too.
Yeah, that's a great one. You should definitely throw Slurping on
Slurping on My Nuts.
part two. It's got to be part two.
Part 2. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, man. And then do you have any and there's a lot of these were your homies. So is there any homies that you missed or want to throw on there?
Definitely want to throw Grapevine Gossip. Those are my boys. Maybe Shallow Truths. That's my videographer. Trying to think of my other homies in the scene. Why am I blinking on their name? Nights Like These. We'll shout out Fires of the Albatross because they're my other band.
Yeah, well, I was actually going to throw those on, throw 2 of your Laylines songs and then 1 or 2 of your Fires of the Albatross songs.
Okay, awesome.
So, yeah. So we'll go with Grapevine first.
Gotta go with Open Palms Reach.
That one's a good one. I love that one. Shallow Truce.
Big one. I'll go with Not Broken.
All right. And then Nights Like These.
I think they only have one song out right now. Yeah, they have one
Uh,
song, PYT or PTFU. They're a little bit of a smaller band. There's a bigger Nights Like These, I think.
yeah, that's the one I found first.
But the Nights Like These that has PTFU, they have another song coming out really soon here called Bruh.
Nice.
I think they're
Oh,
four
yeah.
letter titles.
Yeah. Keep it short and sweet, man.
And sorry if I forgot any of my other homies. I'm I'm up way past my bedtime.
Yeah, nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, man. So, any like tours or anything like, or not tours, shows or anything for Laylines or Fire?
No shows for ley lines right now. We're um just cracking down on learning the couple of songs from my already finished EP, and then we're gonna start writing. And then for Fire, Fire is a little bit more sporadic with our shows. So by the time this is coming out, we may have like 5 booked or we may have 0 booked.
Gotcha.
So nothing in the cards right now in terms of like playing live. But
Yeah.
who knows? Things could change.
Adam, you want to do the 2 songs in the socials?
Good thing, man. Give us 2 songs from Laylines, one to open this playlist and one to close it. So which 2 you want to use?
All right. Definitely got to open it with Entrance Made, starting with an entrance. And then I would probably close it with Hourglass View.
Good choice,
on,
man.
man.
And
Yeah.
we could do also a Fire Said the Albatross. I'll throw that one like somewhere in the middle.
Ooh, I'm split. Do I go with? I'll probably go with Big Dark Mood. That's definitely Fire's biggest. But Pumpkin Spice G Rover Crepes is a really good one too.
Yeah, man. Please, for the listeners out there, so they can go find you, um, let us know your social media handles so they can go check you out, follow you, and eat up all your content.
Absolutely. For Laylines, we are Laylines Band at pretty much everywhere. We're Laylines with an A, all one word. Fire Said the Albatross. You can find us on various social medias that we may or may not use. Your best bet is probably just to look up Fire Said the Albatross on either YouTube or Spotify, and then I'm pretty sure I've linked all of their socials under there, but it's a longer title, so trying to find handles that work for them is a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And anything you want to promote? June 15th is the day this will come out. So just anything around that time frame.
I'd say keep an eye out on the Laylines Facebook page. We'll probably either have announced something or will be announcing something. And check out Incognito Mode, the collaboration we did with our homies in Grapevine Gossip if you haven't. Those guys are all wonderful and we love them.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh,
And
what was the last thing you listened to
oh
Ooh,
yeah.
on Spotify or whatever?
Or
Oh, yeah.
Apple.
I even have it pulled up. The very last thing I listened to was Shelf Life by Dance Gavin Dance.
Nice.
Nice. I think that's about it, dude. We're good to go, man. And I appreciate it, man. Thank you for giving us your time, man. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, dude.
Hey, thank you. And thank you so much for what you do for our local scene, helping us out quite a bit.
I appreciate
Thanks,
that,
man.
Yeah. It's
Appreciate
nothing,
it.
man. We love
And
it. So
And I really like this interview format. I thought it was the coolest thing when I checked it out. So
oh, dude, that means a
job,
lot, dude.
Steve,
It's a work in progress. We've come a long way since we started. So, and I really just hope people find new music to listen to. That's all I really want.
yeah, man. Then there's tons of stuff out there, and with this like playlist style, you're definitely helping people out.
Yeah, I'm hoping, man. That's what we want to achieve is just to help people find new music. There's like I said, there's an abundance of it, but unless you want to like pay to play Spotify now,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not really like an easy way to find it, other than like connections and I know TikTok as well, but like you got like a 1 in a billion chance of blowing up on fucking TikTok. So
yeah. Making TikTok content is it's mind numbing.
yeah, you gotta have like the cringiest lyrics ever to be like blow up on TikTok, man.
It's facts. Unless I blow up, then they were fired.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Y'all have a great week. Thank you guys so much again.
You too, man. We appreciate
Thank you, man. Yeah, we appreciate it.
And we definitely got to talk again.
Oh,
Please.
absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
All right.
Later,
Have a
man.
good one.
You
Dude,
too.
Awesome, dude.